Hello, 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 and good morning, everybody. The dulcet tones of another Hello Dan Lane Twitch stream. We're getting back into Tomodachi Life. We're going to be checking up on our Miis. The island hasn't really developed a whole lot since our last stream. We've had a couple big, like a few small, a few small big developments. A couple babies born on the island, including a new arrival from our resident goblins here. Where's their house? Here they go. So you'll notice that Grim and Grime have expanded the family a little bit, and meet Grom, everybody, the new daughter, who's in a little bit of a funk right now. What's going on, Grom?
Did you need something?
She seems very chipper, even though she's thinking about stuff. But she's the newest addition to the island. Who else has had children? Myself and Wanda. And there's another child, right? Oh, James and Maria. Maverick, that's right. I'm letting all the Miis kind of pick the names for the kids naturally, unless it's something insane. But,
I can't help it. I can smell a gold Game Boy camera from a mile away.
Well, there aren't very many of those out there, you know? Alright, kiddo, I'll give you a little pat on the head. Maria's just standing there like, my child. Looking at him. But yeah, I think what I really need to do is dedicate some time to expanding out the island. It's in a spot right now that I really like. Aesthetically, I really like it, and you'll notice the buoys have expanded out here, so we can really expand out the island, but I'm hesitant to do so. Not houses. Let's go to Island Builder. I think at some point in time, I'm just gonna have to start putting some tiles down. So we'll go ahead. We'll stretch out this beach, at least in this corner, starting up here. Naturally, I think I can make it. There you go. We'll kind of make some little blips and blobs here, so it feels a little more natural. All the way up into this corner. Then we'll kind of meet up right here for now. Whoops. Don't want to undo the whole thing. So I'll just go ahead and fill this in. Whoops. Did too much, so... And that's a little rough. Feels a little bit better. So up to our paint bucket, go ahead and fill this in. And voila. We've just expanded the beachfront property area size by quite a lot. We'll have to push out the rest of the grass at some point in time. And then I think at some point in time, I'm going to try to like split the main island off into like clusters of islands. I like the idea of there being like clusters of islands and neighborhoods with like connecting bridges and things like that. So I think that'll be like my ultimate goal. We'll definitely have some duplicate items, and I'm not sure how much of it I'll do on stream. Probably not a lot because it's very time consuming. But I do want to work on some custom items. We can get some fun stuff in here, like James Sunderland and everything. Those Miis being from a game is funny, and they do kind of act the way they would in the game, and they look like it. But we could put like items from the game too, like the little health drink, the lead pipe, things like that. You know, things that James could just have on his person that make him ever so James. You can do the same thing to buildings too, which is really crazy. I've seen some people recreate like Peach's Castle from Mario 64. It's wild stuff that like I'll honestly probably never be able to get done with my artistic skills, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot to check my daily allowance. Hang on. Let's go see how much money the Miis have collectively left. I don't think it stacks per day, does it? Making about $10 more than we did last time. All right, let's check the morning market. Grapes.
Delicious grapes. Half off.
How much are the grapes? $2.45. I think I can wait until they're a little cheaper. We'll check back later, and they may be up to 80% off.
Welcome.
Never had cherries before. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of these, a bunch of kiwis. What happened here? Grab a bunch of these, and then we have salmon back on the menu. I don't remember if anybody liked this salmon. I usually like to buy up a big chunk of food at a time whenever new foods are available. And especially this morning market, I love taking advantage of the morning market when stuff is like about 80% off. You can sometimes get really, really expensive dishes for like nothing, which is really stupendous. Let's see what kind of clothing items we have for sale today. School smock outfit, a hip-hop outfit though. There's some fun items here. The medallion. Is that any different than the medallion I got yesterday? I think it's the same. Ooh, we have an open shirt. Oh, that's fun. Here we go. Probably gonna have to buy a couple of these. Look at the red one. Green one. How's the blue one look? It's like dark blue. Alright. Cat's out there calling for me. This Dolly shirt. I'm sure we can make some kind of vampire character and use this or something. Flight attendant top. Funny enough, I think we could use this for the Beatles more so than a flight attendant. Oh, look at this floral jumpsuit. That's fun. One of these. We need. I wish that there was a short. Oh, look at this! I knew holding out would worth it. A VR headset. A lot of fun stuff out here today. I have two of these. I know I have two of these. Okay. I bought this, right? I bought that. I bought this. Don't really think I'll need the Roomba suit. We need a leopard print skirt for Maria. And if we can't find one in the store, we're gonna have to hopefully make one. I don't know if you can make. I think you can make clothes in this game. Yeah, you can make clothes. I've talked about doing it in the past. Okay. I think we're all caught up except for the me news. We'll see if we have. Well, I'll wait on this.
Come back again.
There's me. All right, who needs help? Let's go at the top of the list and work our way down, starting with me. My me. What's up, Dan Lane? You want to build something there?
Hello, hello. I would just love it if there were a bonfire right here.
There's a bonfire right there. But sure, you can have another bonfire. Why not? Bonfire of the Nintendo Miis.
Thanks. That'll make life on this island a million times better.
Great. Oh, I figured out what those are. Those are just the expressions that you can give them. I didn't realize that there were sound effects also attached to them. And I didn't realize that they would be doing them, like, generally. I just thought it'd be, like, while they're talking to other Miis. What's up with Dan Lane? Whole plate? Garnish and all? Perfect sear. No! Can't believe this has happened. Oh, Dan Lane. Did a bunch of... Well, yeah, don't let that get in the way of enjoying your bonfire. My darling wife, Wanda.
Want to play coin spin?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you think it'll...
Tails today.
Tails, huh? Well, let's see if you're right.
Would you look at that?
It's tail. Congratulations, you won.
I do need to make
Time for
Wanda's
fries.
vault tech suit, though. That's a big thing that I need to just go ahead and do. Maybe this weekend. Hopefully, yeah, maybe this weekend. I might have some time to do that. Our resident ghost, our original ghost, Koharu, baking over here in the morning sun. Are you okay?
Mr. Manager. Hey,
What's up, Koharu?
I was talking to Kojima-san, but
I'm sorry, well,
things
there
just
he's back there. He's not feeling good either. If that makes you feel any better, here, I'll give you a little pat on the head. You'll feel better. And while we're at it, why not? A little pork bun. Here you go.
Yum.
Enjoy. So when I first started playing this game, I was a little worried because my island just seemed so sparse. But now that we actually have like built up a bunch of Miis and houses and things like that, every little angle that they kind of catch the Miis talking at here, or the little camera angles that they do, it feels like they're living in a little island city now. It's really great. But we're at a point with a lot of these characters where we've just given them so many things that I want to give them. A lot of these, I'm just sort of like, I understand why they're here. I'm not really like crazy about them. I'll give a few of them to a few Miis. I don't want to turn them into a kid most of the time, so this is like a completely wasted option for me, but I understand why it's there. So now we're just really reliant on like expressions, or is clothing different than the clothing that I give them when I talk to them and gift them clothing? And then I'm not really sure how the pocket money works either. Like, I'm not sure if they'll go and shop for themselves, if items will just start appearing in their inventory or what. So for certain characters like Koharu here, where I'm like, I like her being a ghost and having these very ghosty outfits. I don't want her clothes to get too mixed up to make her seem like less of a ghost. We've been working really hard to make that happen. So yeah, I just don't really know like the specifics about how all that work. It blinks a lot. You would never know. Oh, I guess you would in that one. Yeah, I don't know. How about I give you some money? Actually, do I have any clothes I can give you? Anything fun? Like full maid outfit. I wish you could toggle on and off. Like in Animal Crossing, you can toggle on and off if you're wearing glasses or anything on your character's face while you're in the changing room. That needs this. This needs that, rather. Where you could like toggle on and off what your Mii looks like in the clothing. Sometimes seeing it on the rack like this is one thing, but then when you actually give it to your Mii, it's different. Don't really have much. What don't we have? We have happy, sad, and greeting. Happy, sad, and greeting. I don't think I've been able to get ooh working. What should we do? Should she be a honk shoe snorer? Like honk, honk.
Honk. Shoe.
Alright, that worked. Yep, you're a honk shoe snorer now. Ah, my mustache. It's tickling my nose. Trying to get these morning
Shoe.
hairs.
I love it. That expression pretty much sums up who I am as a person.
Hey, Matilda. Matilda's here to spread some morning love. Do you have a stretch in you? You got a morning stretch, girl? No, just a minor one? Alright, we'll buckle up. We're playing some video games. We're playing Tomodachi Life. You can mess this one up. My cat likes to cuddle with my hands while I'm playing games.
Wanda. Greetings, mortal.
Oh, Blue. Ah, Flipper. I can't get a good book off my mind. Seventh Reckle.
They're chilling out. Let's go check up on James Sunderland. James and Grime having a little talk here behind the building.
Grime, did you hear about the aux cable?
Exciting.
I did. But did you hear all the talk about strand-type games?
Oh, yeah. I heard about that a while ago. But you know what? We never finished talking about the coffee.
That discussion is different than the one we were having about starting a band, right?
Totally different. Anyway, as I was saying.
Looks like the two are catching up. How
I have
sweet.
hardly faith in tomorrow.
What are they
Bronco.
talking about now?
I'm a
Sharing expertise on noise music.
Go.
A lot of noise in the Silent Hill universe. Oh, Robbie. Oh, Robbie, my Robbie. I have a gift for you. I was going to make this gift.
I want some clothes that are more stylish.
Oh, and would you look at that? I'll get you something. I got something for your face. Why don't you pop this mask on, buddy? You'll love it. I hope you will, at least. No, it takes the hat off. I only like it, too, because it takes the hat off. That's sad. Well, looks like I might have to draw this thing on anyway, but you know what? It's not horrible. Hey, put that thing back on. He's going to bed. All right, we'll leave him be. See what I mean? You see it on the rack and you're like, I love it. And then you put it on. It's like, I didn't know it'd take the hat off. I didn't know it would count as like a full head mask. Here's the Goblin King.
Living with Coke,
No, I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
you think?
You don't want to live with a ghost.
Do you believe in fortune telling, Mr. Manager?
I think it's fun to. I wish there was an option. It's fun to think about because it is fun to think about. I don't know if I fully believe in it, but sometimes I feel like that can have an overall persuasion on your attitude in very certain situations. Create our own fortune. We'll just generally say that we believe in it.
Me too. Some fortunes are right on the money.
Have a little chat with the king, who's pretty close to a level up. You go have a pork bun, Your Majesty.
Yum.
It's all about those warm fuzzies. Trying to get as many warm fuzzies as possible to continually level up your island, which gives you money, which gives you the ability to buy resources and clothing and all kinds of fun stuff. You need to spend a lot of money in this game. Learning the hard way. Really, really, really need to kind of keep that that grind going. How about a hard candy?
Yum.
You know, I knew you would love that, Your Majesty. Horking. Again, the horking noises are really, really funny when you give them the eats voraciously. So close. And to wash it down, some tea, so.
Yum.
Dishes and all. I think that I've given him all of the little quirks I want. Forward bow, sweeping bow. Actually, a forward bow is pretty good too. All of the kingly greetings. There needs to be a royal wave, of course, the kind of scoopy like royal wave that the queen does.
I feel like I got one step closer to my true self.
Very good. Maybe we can hold on.
You know,
Hmm?
I feel like you and I have become very close, Mr. Manager. Can I give you a special nickname that only I will use?
Yes, I think this sounds great. But what is a royal nickname that we can have from the Goblin King himself? How about Scribe?
Scribe, time to make this another awesome day.
The goblins have a very specific.
Scribe subject. I'm glad I'm scribe subject.
There you go.
What a wonderful nickname. I'm so happy you're always taking such good care of us.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Such high praise from a royal. Oh, the Mies are coming to view the king. Oh God, Robbie. Glad I gave him the restless sleeping. We found him in the Sonic pose, the deceased Sonic pose.
Good afternoon.
Bonjour.
Robbie's like, what you saying?
Buenas tardes.
Guten Tag.
Buongiorno.
Magandang hapon.
Konnichiwa.
This is Memorial, right?
Freaked out, man.
Ah,
Oh.
whoa. It was a dream.
It was all but a dream. Manifested a globe.
Oh, what's up?
Not much. You look hungry, so how about you start off your day with some empanadas?
Yum.
I'll say. It does look good. All the stock food that they have, you know, as item photographs, they look great. All of them look really good. How much you like it? Oh, number one with a bullet. Wow, more than meatballs. That was your favorite, though. Robbie. Wow.
I feel a bit.
I feel a bit more like myself. Yeah, that like noise and the little splash of light there. That's the smirking trait, I think. Robbie living in a wet jail cell is so
Mr. Manager.
oh my god.
Hiya.
And then this is our similar to yet legally distinct from All Might, All Meat. Have they not met? This reminds me of like one of the Netflix seasons of Arrested Development where Michael Cera's being talked to about Lucille 2, and the person goes like, Lucille 2, and he shakes his head like he doesn't know, and the person says Lucille Ostero, like clarify, and he still shakes his head like no, and he says I've literally never met the person. And if you like trace the two characters throughout the whole show, they never share a scene. So like up until that point, they have actually never crossed paths in the course of the show. It's just such a funny little hidden joke. But yeah, I guess the two have never met here. They should talk about something.
What
should
did you
they
have
talk
in
about?
mind?
Let's look for some inspiration real quick. Kaiser Soze style. We'll scan the room. Let's talk about a thing. And that thing is going to be an arcade.
Arcade? Got it? I'll go round up King Grum and Maverick.
Well, let's see how this goes. I have no idea how they'll get together, but Maverick seems like a good kid, and Grum is the Goblin
Maverick,
King, so...
Say hello to King Grum. King Grum, this is Maverick.
Do you feel like talking about an arcade?
Sure, I'm in. Wait, has there been some kind of news on that front or something?
You haven't heard. They found an ancient arcade here on Memorial that's supposedly 500 years old.
Wow. Really makes you wonder about what life was like back then. Hey. Thanks for sparking my imagination, King Grum.
Ha. Of course. I guess that book on arcade trivia really paid off.
I guess so, Your Majesty.
Want to hang out? I'd love to tell you more.
Nothing would make me happier.
Look at our little Maverick making friends all over the island. His parents would be so proud of him being friends with the king, connecting over their shared love of arcades. Ancient arcades buried deep below memorial. They're good friends. Wow. All right. Look at that. Oh, will this fit? It will. Good.
Okay, Maverick subject.
Of course, you must address the king as Your Majesty. We all do.
Top of the morning. King Grum is just the cool.
What a great idea to have them talk about an arcade. They've become friends, thanks to you.
So our island superheroes set up our non-canon son between James and Maria from Silent Hill 2 with the Goblin King, our resident Goblin King. What a day. Only these things could happen in Tomodachi Life, living the dream. What do we got? Walks cutely? Yeah, how about walks cutely? Oh, I forgot. We could be giving him similar to yet legally distinct. Oh man, I'm blowing it. To make him more like All Might, or more similar to All Might. It's parody. It's okay that we do it. It's parody. Haven't really checked in on the Beatles in a while, or my daughter. Oh, look at this. They're trading rumors about Metal Gear. Oh, is that Kojima? Listen again.
Mr. Manager,
He's like, what have you heard about
I
Metal Gear?
bet you'd be good at world domination. Mr. Manager, you should give it a try.
Thanks. Trying to take over the world one subscriber at a time. What's going on with Koharu? Koharu's noticing something. Wanda? They're indifferent about each other, huh?
Nice to see you, Wanda.
Maybe she's interested because Kojima and her... Are they married? I think they got married. Kojima and our ghost here, and I think they got married, right? I'll have to check that.
I had a fun time with Wanda. And, if I'm being honest, it's all thanks to you, Mr. Manager.
Whoa. I let my own real-life daughter decorate my in-game daughter, which is why she looks so fabulous and has very sparkly, ethereal wings now. James, Dan, why don't you help out James? You're right here. He's like, I'm just so focused on this fire.
Okay, fine. Hi.
I get it. You're in a bad mood. Okay, but you're all better now. We've almost leveled up. Nope. You're gonna help James.
Hello, hello. Is this the start of a flash mob? I'm stuck. You trust me, right? No, not at all. Thanks. Hello, hello. Just doing my good deed for the day.
James is finally reciprocating my feelings of being an ultra friend. We got Ringo back there looking for attention. Is there anybody else around here?
Ringo.
Go ahead and play a game with Ringo Starr of the Beatles. Oh, I gotta change his name. I forgot he's been knighted.
Green light, Matt.
I would love to play some red light, green light with you, Sir Ringo Starr of the
Here
Beatles.
we go.
Smoke
Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light.
You son of a gun. He got us.
Mr. Manager.
I guess we should have reined it in a little bit. I got zealous there at the end. Overzealous.
Hey, you can't win them all. But
What do we got? Tissues. Thank you. All right, while we're at it, though, let's go ahead and change his name. If it'll fit. I think it'll fit.
something you need. My name is Sir Ringo Starr.
Ringo isn't friends with anybody yet? Oh, poor Ringo. You gotta change that. Are there any Beatles that aren't like, you got George? What about John? Here you go. Let's go talk to John.
Morning, John Lennon.
Good morning, Sir Ringo Starr.
I planted my never-ending cough.
Is as a malfriend, collected in coffee too. But then again, Santori Toglunga. Well anyway, Shinsi Bladen.
Graham is bored and wants some company. You know what? I could fix that up right away. They're doing aerobics.
I lost every single sock I own.
He's not doing a good job copying him, but I guess it's the thought that counts. Speaking of Beatles, let's go check in on Sir Paul McCartney, who also needs a name change and a room change.
Good morning. I'm craving something salty.
Okay, let's see if I can find something for you. Something that won't make you break vegan edge. Something salty. How about some peanuts?
Yum.
There you go. Oh, we'll try the peanuts then. Oh, he really liked them. What, #1 with a bullet? He loves peanuts. Sir Paul McCartney, he's a considerate daydreamer. What are some little quirks that we can give him? Have them all walk with swagger. The dream is hopefully they're all following each other in a line, and I catch them all walking this way across the street. What can we give Paul McCartney? Eats with gusto, big eater, flips out, smiles when angry, cries, smug. How about we give him... We'll start with just a little quick one so he's not like flying off the handle. He keeps his composure. He smiles when he's angry. I don't think I've really seen any of the Mii's get into any like big fights or anything yet. Do I have any interiors here? We've been unlocking interiors. Today is your birthday. Train car set. Very much Howl's Moving Castle. Very much lobbing a soft one to everybody to be like, psst, psst, look at this. This one kind of fits for, what is that cover? Doesn't he have a cover where he's like holding the sheep? We need like a recording studio or something. I think that would be awesome. I was going to give that to Kojima. I think we have to give that to Kojima. Yeah, how about a little natural wood set? A little classic English style home from the looks of it. He loves it. Great.
This is exactly the kind of room I wanted to live in. Thank you.
All right. How about that? Well, now that I've spruced up your house, why don't we go ahead and pick you up and make you leave it? How about... What's John Lennon up to? You still talking to Ringo?
God. Huh. I'm feeling a bit down. I was talking to John Lennon, but I don't know. I guess I just got a little sad.
What did John say? Is he friends with anybody yet? No. Ringo's having a hard time making friends. You'd think that that would be the opposite here. He's all about having fun. Little quirks. We got any little quirks or anything we can give him?
I speak.
Gonna start off the Beatles by sorting out their anger issues.
I feel.
Your Majesty, was that you?
I think Sir Ringo Starr is my friend.
Oh, I just heard something about Ringo Starr. There you go. Ringo wants to be your friend.
Good morning, Sir Ringo Starr. George.
Oh, I forgot to change Paul McCartney's name.
Georgie. Yeah.
Alright, we can go do that now.
River. What's the what?
You're looking chipper, Mr. Manager.
No! Dang, alright. Well, maybe we shouldn't put Sir in it then.
My name is Paul McCartney.
I guess we can't. There's a hard limit to how many letters we can use, huh?
Probably that. Huh? Something you need?
Sorry, Sir Ringo Starr, but I have to strip you of your knighthood. You didn't do anything. It's just, you know,
My name is
for
Ringo.
consistency's sake.
Me?
You understand.
Grackle. Yes, Sironi.
All right, well,
Tindalum.
that is everybody who needs something at the moment. Let's
Yeah.
hang with the Beatles here and see if anything happens.
Baba Grackle. Saladella Cleva. Zamslum.
So there are, I've talked about this a couple of times. I'm always happy to do this when nothing's really happening or we're just kind of following these, but you will naturally get stuff that comes up in the game, and it'll be like the Y button down there that you can ping,
Crontiana Burberny.
you know, individual Miis and check out what they need. Or if you just kind of hang in and follow Miis like this, like let the camera lock in on them and just follow them around, sometimes they'll just naturally walk across the island and get into cutscenes that you wouldn't normally see. So it does pay to just hang in on Miis every now and then, especially if there's like nothing going on. Over in George Harrison's room, what are they going to do? They're just lounging. Very cool. Maybe let's hook up all the Beatles with some better living spaces here. Where is... Hang on. Go to the shop real quick.
Welcome.
I'm really eager to see if there's going to be any more like variety in the rooms that you can get as the seasons roll in. June is around the corner, I guess, in a couple of weeks. We're at the front end of May right now. Any of these rooms for George? How about white? Where's the yellow more? We'll go with the yellow.
Thank you very. Please
A
come
little more
again.
classic looking, because yeah, I want more variety in rooms, and I know they're kind of pushing me to design my own, but I do like when there's in-game options too, for those who like don't want to spend the time like really painstakingly going in there to like make a wallpaper or something. And I think when you do custom design a room, I don't think like the amenities come with it. So if I had done custom floor, it would like take everything off the floor except for essentially the carpeting or the design. Or if I do a wall, it takes everything off of the walls except for the carpeting or the design. So, or the wallpaper design. So, I don't know. It's kind of a give and take. We've already done Paul's house. He's over there jamming. John's still moving in, so let's go ahead and give Beetle John a new... Where is it? How does it sort this? It's by acquired? Yeah, it must be. We could also introduce Yoko. I think we should. We're gonna have the Beatles. We might as well have Yoko in here too.
This is exactly the kind of room I wanted to live in.
Awesome. Glad you're happy. Now get out. Then Ringo. How about Ringo? Ringo needs a little glow up. Congratulations, Ringo. Your house looks exactly like the other 3 members of the band. And famously, the Beatles had a very tumultuous relationship. They did, you know, a lot of really hyper creative work, but within a very, very short window of time. If you really look at the lifespan of the band, it was not very long. Towards the end of it, they were really at each other. And now you're all living on the same block, right across the street from each other, right next door to some of each other, and all your houses look identical. That'll certainly help. We can level up. I don't think anybody else needs any help right now. Oh, multiple level ups. Look at this. At least 2. Yeah, we've been playing a lot. Look at that. Alright, so now what? Still have plenty of rooms to get. Are there any fun, interesting... We have a sushi set. Oh, early. Could not get that. $340. Wow. Bathhouse set. Kitchen set. It's like pure kitchen in here. I'm just kind of going up the roster now. So we'll grab this flower set. We'll grab the next one in line, and then we'll just keep on going. I wonder if there's certainly there's no limit to... I wonder what the limit is at the moment for the levels. The doghouse set. Very good.
Welcome. Please come again.
Oh, hey, we unlocked something at the Photo Tomo. Something for a big population photo as well. That's good. What do we get in here? Ooh, hold on. Animals, look at this. So cute. Yeah, I like that, you slowly unlock more backdrops as you play the game and unlock more stuff. It's fun when you, like, buy something and it kind of has that trickle-down unlocking effect where you get something else, elsewhere, you know. This is interesting. Everyone's getting together. Oh my god. What's this? What's up, Maverick? You looking at some ants on the beach? Beach ants? Well, bless you, ants. Plants. Checking on George Harrison real quick, and then I think we'll wind down shortly. It's
Good morning.
you know, I like checking in every now and then. There's not. Oh, I think this is great. I think you should be friends with
What
Dan
should we
Lane.
talk about? What did you have in mind?
Okay. What should George Harrison and Dan Lane talk about? Starting a band, other lingo,
What did you have in mind?
person. I do like the idea of them talking about more, like, specific game characters. So how about, we've got Solid Snake. How about we do Liquid Snake?
Liquid Snake. Got it. I'll go talk to them about Liquid Snake. Morning, Dan Lane. Do you feel like talking about Liquid Snake? Liquid Snake. Funny you should bring that name up. Wait, how do you feel about Liquid Snake? Well, I think Liquid Snake is pretty funny. Yeah, I feel the same way.
He is pretty funny.
The same wavelength. George Harrison.
That's all it took.
Be friends.
I think I'd be really excited, though, if I had a chance to meet George Harrison and he was like, I want to talk about Liquid Snake. You know, I'd be like, oh my god, really? You want to talk about Metal Gear?
Hey, Dan, long time no see. Top of the morning, George. Have you seen George? Looks like Dan and I are friends now. I'm always down to chat with George.
Alright, and just like that, things keep on evolving on the island. We've got our local cast just yakking it up over here on the beach. Yeah, I don't know, it's fun. I love a game like this. I talk about it every time we stream, but I love a kind of cozy bonsai game like this where you can just check in every now and then. You don't have to you can play for as little or as long as you'd like to. It can be something where you're like, I put in a lot of progress, or you know, we just check in and talk to your favorite 2 or 3 me's and you just call it good. But watching the island evolve slowly over time and become like a whole full-blown neighborhood with all these little different burrows and nooks and crannies, it's very, very exciting. Let's see if those grapes that I wanted earlier are any further on sale.
Delicious grapes. Half off.
Still only half off. I'm going to hold off on those grapes. I'm going to push them, see if we can get it a little cheaper than that. See one other little Grawlix. We'll check that, and then I think we'll call it good after we see what Ringo Starr here is up to.
Huh? Good morning.
Morning. Oh, and we got to check the news, of course. Almost forgot about that. Ringo wants something sour. How about pickles? Big jar of pickles, the whole jar. Only liked it. Alright, very underwhelming. Was hoping something more exciting would happen. So let's go ahead and check the news, and then we'll sign off.
Hello, and welcome to the morning edition of Me News. At last, John Lennon's first day of kindergarten has been
Oh,
scheduled.
thank goodness.
Residents of Memorial have long known that John Lennon yearned for a fresh start. And now, after completing a dissertation and a frankly obscene number of applications, he's on his way back to kindergarten. I hope I make some new friends, John Lennon was quoted as saying. And I'm pretty sure I can improve on the grades I got last time. We asked residents for their reactions.
I'm lost. Where are we?
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Thanks for watching. I'm the Human Beetle, and this has been the 8 o'clock news.
Thanks, Human Beetle. One last game? How about one last game? I always do this where I'm like, all right, we gotta wind down, but I think this is how they get you, you know, is that things will pop up
What do you think
naturally.
it
Oh
is?
my gosh, wait, what is this? There's gotta be some pottery, of
answer.
course.
Jomon period pottery.
Of course. Yeah, every time I want to like actively leave this game, it's like, hey, guess what? Somebody wants to play. Oh, the plates. Anything on a plate is really tough. It's probably an omelet if I had to guess, though.
The answer is omelet.
Oh,
And finally, the last mystery shadow. What do you think it
okay,
is?
this one's a gimme.
The correct answer
It's on a
is
plate, but that little bell-shaped thing on top gives it away. My little top knot character.
Congratulations, you won.
Did we get a chinchilla or something? An eastern quoll. We could have gotten some sort of stone, like a Rosetta Stone, maybe. Wow. And yeah, look at that. There's 2 more things that we can do. But that will be all of the Tomodachi Life that I play for this morning. Join me hopefully later tonight. I think I'm going to try to get back into Fallout 4 so we can continue our journey there. With Wanda, the me here, who definitely does not look like a Fallout 4 character. I hope to fix that so that it's a lot more obvious. But over the weekend, certainly I'll have some time, I think, to sit down and play this, and maybe I'll try to whip up some more Miis so that once we expand out the island, it's not so empty and we have a fuller cast of characters. So expect seeing some progress next time we log in here, some new characters, some new faces, new exciting opportunities for mischief to happen. And you can follow me here on twitch.tv for all of my live streams and whatnot. We have some other fun games on the roster that we'll get through here in a moment. Have no new news that I can really get on, so we'll go ahead and go through it. You can follow me on Twitch TV, become a bass, join the live stream community here. You can find me other places on my Linktree, linktr.ee/hellodanlane, or on Instagram and YouTube. I am Hello Dan Lane on both, at Hello Dan Lane on both. Like I said, we were playing Fallout 4 survival mode, hopefully later tonight. Just started Mega Man Legends, which I'm very, very excited to have started that again. So join me for Mega Man Legends, our playthrough of that. We also have Transformers Devastation on the block. So at some point in time, we'll play that. Hopefully we'll get a guest in. I'll see what I can do. And then that flashed by real quick, but I have a current sub goal of 10 subscribers. If we can get 10 subscribers to this channel, I will add a full Pokemon Red playthrough to the list of games that is ever growing. So be sure to support your local streamer, whether it be me or whoever you enjoy. Every little bit counts in small amounts. And with that, I will go ahead and wrap up my long-winded Midwest goodbye and leave you all with this. Thank you all for joining me again. Be good and good to each other. And remember that games will never die. And until next time, take care of your Miis. And goodbye.